In the previous video lesson, we learned regarding the formation of bonding molecular orbital which occurs as a result of addition of the wave function of the atomic orbitals. Now in this video lesson, I am going to cover about the formation of anti-bonding molecular orbital. How is the formation of anti-bonding molecular orbital going to take place or is happening as per the MOT proposed by Hunt and Mulliken? They say as per this concept, if the out of phase wave undergo linear combination, that means the two waves of two different atoms, this is of atom A, the crest indicated by a positive sign and the trough by a negative sign, and this is atom B, this is the trough and this is the crest which is indicated by the negative and the positive sign respectively. That means they have opposite sign of the wave function. So such atomic orbitals which have opposite wave function sign, they are said to be out of phase wave. So when out of phase wave undergo linear combination, no doubt they result in the formation of another wave which will be having lesser amplitude than them. Look at this. This is having a lesser amplitude. It is because these two wave functions are undergoing subtraction. Psi A is a wave function of this atom A. Psi B is the wave function of the atom B. Then because they are out of phase wave which is undergoing the linear combination, then their wave function has to be subtracted. So there is subtraction of wave function which is happening. And what is the output? What is the outcome of the subtraction of these two wave functions? We will end up in the formation of a new wave function, that is psi small a. What is the small a indicating? It is indicating about the formation of anti-bonding molecular orbital, which will be diagrammatically represented like this. So therefore what is this? This is the new wave function that is being obtained, that is psi small a. This is equal to psi a minus psi b, wave function of the two out of phase wave belonging to two different atomic orbitals. Now let us carry out some mathematical calculation for this particular equation and see what do we get. On squaring this equation, what's that we are going to get? Psi small a square is equal to psi a square plus psi b square minus 2 psi a psi b. This equation will be like a minus b whole square. So therefore, what is this psi a square and psi b square is indicating here? It is indicating the probable electron density in the two atomic orbitals, like we learned it in the previous video also. These terms indicated the same thing, probable electron density or electron density present in the two participating atomic orbitals which is undergoing the molecular orbital formation. Now, what is this psi small a square is indicating? It is indicating about the electron density present in the anti-bonding molecular orbital. Finally, what we can say from this particular equation? We can say that psi a square is greater than psi a square plus psi b square, or else we can also put it as this psi a square is lesser than, sorry, I told it in a wrong way, I come back again. What does this indicate to us? Psi a square, if we need to subtract this much of quantity to make it to equal to this, that means natural indication is that this is having a greater value than these two put together, adding these two together. Therefore our equation can be written as psi small a square is lesser than psi a square plus psi b square. What is final indication of this particular equation? What is the understanding we should get because of this particular equation? It communicates to us that the probability of finding the electron between the nuclei is less than probability of finding the electron away from the nuclei. In the anti-bonding molecular orbital, where should we be able to, or where should we be actually locating for the electron density? If we are trying to find the electron density between the participating atomic orbital nuclei, then probability of finding the electron will be quite less. Then where we can find the electron probability higher? Away from the nuclei. That's what is this equation indicating. So therefore, what is a bonding molecular orbital and what is an anti-bonding molecular orbital according to this? I define these two terms. Bonding molecular orbital is a molecular orbital which is formed as a result of addition of wave function. The resulting molecular orbital is called bonding molecular orbital, and it is having lesser energy, and the probability of finding the electron there is between the nuclei. Now what is anti-bonding molecular orbital then as per this concept? Anti-bonding molecular orbital is a molecular orbital which is obtained as a result of subtraction of the wave function, and thus obtained anti-bonding molecular orbital will always possess more energy. Why is that it's possessing more energy? For the reason that there is very less electron density between the nuclei, and the nuclei are alike charges, that is positive charges, they repel each other. So a molecular orbital which is formed as a result of the repulsion of this nuclei does always possess more amount of energy. Then where should we be locating for the electron density in that anti-bonding molecular orbital? For probability of finding the electron density away from the nuclei is more than between the nuclei. So therefore, this anti-bonding molecular orbital form will always possess more amount of energy. Please subscribe for our videos which will encourage us to do more. Hope these videos help you in understanding the most difficult concepts in chemistry. Thank you.